Okay. I would take disc, but I'd rather just have Into the Royal here. Uh, we missed a pick there as the videos were overlapping, but we just hate drafted what's it called? Mystic Snake. We actually could splash that card. And a Looter Eel Core? Huh. Okay, so this deck is going to be interesting to build. We have quite a few things to cut here. Let's go ahead and start adding cards that we know we're going to be playing. Oust probably got ousted from our deck. That's not a very good one. Cryptic, Bribery, Force, Inkwell, Glenelendra, that. I'm going to make a pile of unplayables over here. We have Living Death and Reanimate. Man, Reanimator would have been wide open. Although, I like blue was wide open too, so I'm not upset with what we decided to draft. Okay, so we're at 21 cards. We might just want to play one main deck Wrath spell, since we can, our deck does a pretty good job at finding cards, so maybe we'll decide in the other one when we're going up against a more creature heavy deck, because we also have Gideon and I don't know. I think we're fine. We had 22 playables already. That's rough. Because I'm wondering if I play 17 lands in this deck. I mean, we have Ancestral Recall, Preordain, Impulse, Scroll Rack. I wish we had more fetch lands to go with our Scroll Rack, but that's okay. We have the Misty. So the Emrakul, we could play with the Show and Tell, which seems good. We can't tinker into it, which is the only reason I'm, not the biggest fan of it. But man, I wish now looking back on it, I think I should have taken that Lightning Greaves over the Revoker. Actually kind of disappointed that I forgot about. Oh no, but we didn't have the Show and Tell yet, did we? No, I think we did. I'm not sure. I forget. Go ahead and look at our lands. We have Hallowed Fountain. I don't think I'm going to be playing, even though I have the Tropical Island and the Breeding Pool and the Misty. I don't know if I want to play the Mystic Snake here. Mystic Snake is a good counter, but it's just, our deck is a little packed full of cards right now. And yeah, I think we're going to play the Show and Tell with the Emrakul. I kind of want to just play 16 lands and add the Looter Eel Core, just because we can easily keep a two-lander with that. We don't have a ton of artifacts to sack with the Tinker. Do we have any other artifacts we could play? I'm kind of upset we didn't pick up any Moxes or anything. But we can still Show and Tell it into play even if we don't have the Tinker, and I'm happy to sack any of our artifacts there. We have 3 of them, so Vidalcan Shackle, Scroll Rack, and Revoker. That seems fine. And then, okay, we're playing the Misty here. We're not playing Tropical Island. A lot of people might play the Tropical Island over an island just to bluff green cards, but the main reason I don't do that is just because Sundering Titan is in the format, so if they could blow up another land, that's a pretty big blowout. If we had the Sundering Titan, then I would definitely do it. Although I don't think anyone's going to be reanimating a Sundering Titan, but they could hardcast it. So I think this is fine. I like this deck. Yeah, I think I'm going to play the 16 lands with the Looter, and we're going to be playing these lands here. Actually, I'm going to take these out. I want to see what it suggests. Three white with double white. That seems fine. We're gonna take out a white for a tundra, a blue for a Shelldock Isle. Wondering how much white we really need. Like 2 white. Take out a blue for a library. Take out like a white and a blue. How many white sources is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll keep a white in over a blue because if we look at our blue here, we're at 16 lands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That seems fine. Plenty of islands for Vidalcan Shackles. This seems like a pretty good deck. And I think if you wanted to, you could cut one of these fatties for a memory lapse. The problem is we don't really have any good ways to find these fatties. Like we have Mystical Tutor to dig up the other parts, and we have like a lot of things that just kind of like see more cards. But if we don't have it in our hand for the show and tell, then we need to be able to find it. I think we're gonna win most of our games with bribery, but we'll go ahead and submit it. Here we go with match 1, game 1. We will absolutely play first. And this is a keep. See, our opponent says good luck and have fun. Okay. Good thing we're running 16 lands, I guess. Probably keep the Misty in hand in case we get Scroll Rack. Filtering the deck is, honestly, it doesn't really matter here because we're probably just going to win with these 2 cards, but you never know. Okay. I'll go ahead and play a Hallowed Fountain. Maybe we should play a land there just so if we want a daze, but honestly I want to keep my... I don't really care what he plays here unless it's something like really big. But yeah, I guess there's no reason to run the Hallowed Fountain because we're just going to show and tell next turn anyways. That's absolutely fine. You play turn 2 Flinthoof Boar, I play Emrakul. You guys should try to predict what he show and tells into play. I'm predicting Acidic Slime. Or Thrun. He's thinking on this. Okay. Vengevine. I think we win. Maybe he's typing something. No. Okay. He needs a Wrath spell now. That he can also leave mana open.